Chat, I'm gonna take the bait. I'm taking the bait.
Streak off here and go down the side. They do. Stock's got it. He's got running room.
I'm taking the bait, chat.
Grab. Hang it up. It's good. It's good.
I'm taking the bait. What did Johnny T. Stockton really bring to the table?
Hey, this is Sean Kemp.
Let's pod, bro. Let's pod.
Hey, this is Pau Gasol.
NBA fans, what's up? This is Vince Carter here.
Hey, what's up? This is Matt Barnes. If you're an old school NBA fan like I am, make sure you check out the Basketball Time Machine with my man Sean David.
The wall of the give and go. Yeah.
Hey folks, how's it going? Welcome back to the Basketball Time Machine, your input of old school NBA basketball. My name is Sean David, by the way. In today's episode, I want to take a look at NBA legends talking about John Stockton, who in my opinion is not only one of the greatest point guards of all time, I actually got him in my top 3. Just saying. Anyway, before we start, I have to ask you guys for a small favor. If you're new to the show, please subscribe to the show and also like the video if you enjoy the content. All right, you guys, let's do it.
Hey! Okay, yeah. This shit lit. This shit's lit, bruh. This shit's lit.
Now the first player that we're going to take a look at is one of my favorite underrated players of the 2000s, Baron Davis. Let's hear what he has to say about John Stockton.
Oh, we got to the super chat goal. Shout out to us, man. Shout out to, let me shout him out one more time, man. Shout out to Honcho398 for getting us to the super chat goal. Appreciate it, man. Double using chat, man. Double using chat.
John Stockton embarrassed me, dog. Like, John Stockton made me feel like damn, dog, like, do I know how to play basketball? You know, you had that moment where you like, shit, like, am I sorry, dog? Like, what the fuck am I, well, you know, like, what the fuck is going on? I had never been taken out the game so fast. He had ripped me like twice. Yeah. Like, and not even like
just being
ripped
heady.
stole the ball. It's just like
being heady, smarter than you.
You know, I'm going for the outlet the wrong way. You know what I mean? Boom, steal. You know what I mean? I get the loose ball. Oh, he gone, steal. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have to do something.
He see your mistakes.
And he was tough, hard nosed.
He was
too.
Take you under the pick,
screens, yeah. Like I remember.
Was he way bigger than what you thought he was?
Yeah, he was.
He was way bigger than what I thought he was.
Yo, I'm a child. Hey! Chet, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Chet, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Come on, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy now.
He was a lot taller.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you look at him on the court, on TV, you know, like, his look could be deceiving. Yeah. It's almost like how Steph Curry looked. Like, on TV, he looked like, oh, man, like, he just looked like a regular dude. But, like, when you stand next to him, you're like, yo, this motherfucker, like,
he big.
Look like an athlete. Yeah. John Stockton, though, he would, like, he was so dope, dog, because he walk you all the way down to the wing, right? And he'll walk you to the same spot, whether you pressuring him or not. Like, he knew what spot he was going to get to. He knew what he was going to, like, he was fucked once he got to the spot that he was going to get to. I think it was like John.
At the Miracle Man 25. That was yeah. Shout out to Miracle Man. Appreciate it.
Stockton was probably like the dude who, like, humbled me. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
I always tell everybody, man, people always ask me, who was the toughest player that I played against? And I always say John Stockton. They say, why? I don't get that. Why not Michael Jordan? I would always tell them, a guy who only plays 32 minutes or 33 minutes, which Jerry Sloan had in his rotation, when a guy who gets on the floor, who only shoots the ball 10 times, makes 8, has 16 assists, fool around and have 6 or 7 rebounds, and 4 or 5 steals, and you look at his stats, and you say, what did he have? 24, 16, 7, and 4. How can you beat that?
Stockton fires down on the line. Short with 10 seconds. He fires the three.
Oh, that was kind of big set. That was kind of big set. That was kind of dick suck, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
When you played against him, you had to outthink him. It's like chess playing against him. You know, it wasn't like you going out there, who's going to be the quickest. No, this is chess. This is a long 48-minute game that you had to think about every move, every possession you had to make.
Stockton steals. There it is. Stockton stole the ball. Stockton stole the ball. He's the all-time leader in the history of the game. What a player. They're on their feet in celebration for John Stockton.
Now, of course, when you talk about John Stockton, there's always another player that comes to mind, Karl Malone. And it's only natural that he talks in the highest regards about John Stockton, but still pretty interesting what he has to say. Let's hear what Karl Malone, the mailman, has to say about John Stockton.
You will not have Karl Malone sitting here right now without John Stockton, that little white kid from Spokane.
Yo, boo this man!
He has just become the
Boo! Tomatoes, chat, tomatoes, 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 tomatoes. Boo this man, bro.
Welcoming John
Boo.
to the Hall of Fame is Isaiah Thomas.
You know, I took John into the Hall of Fame. You know, he and I have known each other since we were like 13, 12 years old.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
his father was the one that always kind of
Mr. Jack
kept us together, didn't let the media pull us apart or anything like that. And the way John played, right, he ran the point guard position like none other. And it was always perfect.
Chat. Yeah.
There's no two players that epitomize hard work. I'm gonna say three players. You, Stockton, and your coach Jerry Sloan. That's the Mount Rushmore of hard work.
If you were starting a franchise today, who's your number one pick out of all the players in the NBA?
Well, I'll tell you, you won't believe this, but I like Johnny Stockton. I think he's the most...
Wilt, I ain't gonna lie, Wilt is the biggest liar of all time, bro. I swear to God he is, bro. I swear to God Wilt is, bro. Swear to God, bro.
Complete person in his position. The point guards have taken over the game. The little guy.
I mean, obviously the greatest assist man ever to play in the game. John was just boom, boom, hit you right here where you need to catch it, you knock it in. And he was very simple. He simplified, and that's why Jerry Sloan loved him. He grabbed Stockton out of Gonzaga. I mean, it was huge. Nobody knew who Stockton was, but you immediately knew because they had a guy on that team, Ricky Green, who was a very good point guard at the time, and John Stockton eventually moved him out. And nobody really foresaw that happen.
There it is. NBA all-time assist leader.
They were going to make sure the record happened. It wasn't me, and there were some unbelievable shots tonight that I won't soon forget.
Never heard GP say anything good about any point guard ever in my life. John Stockton, right? He goes, "Hey, this boy right here, you don't take this for granted. You hear me? This is a, this is a blessing for you. You know, when you face him, it's Mr. Stockton." I'm like, yeah, okay, bro. Like, I love John Stockton too, but I'm gonna pick him up full court. I get in the game, pick him up full court. And Stockton didn't have a lot to him, but he hit them angles quick, right? Boom, 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 boom. And Stock ran his offense from inside college three. Because if you touched him, it was a foul. He is not about to walk me to the free throw line and run the play.
It's about to walk you to the free throw line every fucking
So check this out, Doc. So I stand him up, right? And when I stand him up, we bounce off each other. And the ball go right past my face. I duck. No one's behind me. He threw the ball at my face. I'm like, yo. I look back at him. He said, "Back the fuck up."
Who is the dirtiest?
Believe it or not, John Stockton.
Oh, I believe it. He's like a QAnon guy. What are you talking about? Of course I believe it.
Oh man,
dirty little mother.
He was so dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah, like my first 2 years, I'm like, yo, this dude is just a dirty player, bro. he's just dirty. Like he'll pull you, elbow you, knee you. Like he did all of that.
The short shorts were just a disguise to get your mind off of how dirty he was.
Yeah, he was. I was like, oh my God, I'm glad I've been playing in the '80s. This is not basketball right here.
Dog by Legler. Oh my! This could be a 4-point play. Here's Stockton going on. Can you believe that? I do not believe it. He's been doing it all night.
I hated John Stockton. He's probably the guy who I hated guarding the most because most guys you guard, you're trying to stop from scoring. With John, you had to try to stop him from passing. And the other thing that he probably was the best I've ever seen, even to this day, best screening guard in the history of our game. We see all the records with the assists and the steals. And
I will say though, this is my thing. I understand we can look at the stats and watch film and this, that, and the third, but if like a bunch of NBA players who actually played against John Stockton have this much respect for him, at what point do we be like, okay, maybe we're like assessing this dude a little bit wrong? Cause I don't know, bro. Like, motherfuckers just be gawking him. Like, I don't know.
And that stuff was incredible and his longevity, but he had a mean streak in him, and that guy would deliver blows with his ability to set screens unlike anybody you've ever seen.
The thing that I always remember about Stockton, I don't know how many, I think I played like 2 years against him before he retired. The first 3-4 years, I'm like jacked, I'm strong. I'm like, nah, ain't nobody like. John Stockton might have been one of the strongest dudes. He set a back screen on me one time, and you couldn't have told me it wasn't Karl Malone or somebody setting that screen. He set the hardest screens I had ever witnessed to that point. And I could, like, for real, one time he said he rung my bell. I was like, oh, I got up like this was John Stockton just hit me like this? Like, what? I was like, yo, this dude is the strongest little dude ever.
You know, when you are a basketball fan, there are certain NBA players that you never see dunk, but there are not that many. But John Stockton was always the guy I was always hoping for a dunk of his, but I never saw it. Then today, when I did some research on YouTube, I found a clip of John Stockton dunking the basketball. Not an NBA game, but still pretty interesting. I wanted to show you that, guys. Take a look. You know, to me, John Stockton is one of my favorite point guards of all time. Actually, one of my favorite players of all time. Why? Because I love guys that aren't the fastest, not the quickest, not the physically...
Chat. Motherfucker said, okay. Yo. My little man said, okay. What the fuck?
Gifted ones, but the ones that are superior in the basketball IQ department. And John Stockton to me was just that player. And it's kind of interesting if you see NBA shows on YouTube, for example. The more time progresses, the more you see guys that rank John Stockton lower and lower. And to me, that's just bull. Anyway, you guys, I have John Stockton in my top 3, as I said in the beginning of the video, one of my favorite players of all time. Please post in the comments below, where do you have John Stockton in your ranking? I'm pretty interested. Let me know.
I know there are highlights, but again, we can't really watch full games on here. Let's just watch John Stockton full game highlights, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. 28 assists is crazy, bro. Let's do this, man. Playoff record. 23, 24, and 5, bro. It's Donnie T is cooking.
Stockton, 6'1", 175. Fourth-year man, Gonzaga. That pulls up, 17-footer, not close. Rebound to Kareem, but he fumbled it away. Fast break, 3-on-3. Here comes Stockton. Give the ball to Malone.
Hey.
Beautiful play by Stockton.
He makes the play every time, and Malone knows how to finish a break.
The ball in low to Eaton. Out in front to Hansen. Now to Stockton. Stockton takes it into Malone. Turnaround jumper, 17-footer. Good three-pointer. On the way, no. Rebound, Green up high. They knock it loose. It's a free ball. Makes it arch.
I'm not going to lie. If I see too many Stockton feeds the ball to Malone in the post and Karl Malone just hits a fadeaway, oh my. All right, man.
Worthy 3-on-2 break. Stockton down the middle. Stockton give the ball. Broken up and it bounces into the hand. Dribble. He made an 8-foot jumper. If he misses that, he looks bad. 8-8 to score. I couldn't believe he didn't dribble it in.
Well, again, the impression.
Can he dribble with his left?
He wasn't there. Here's the
Dot.
low to Hansen.
Okay.
Hansen's there. He puts it up after 4 minutes of play. Stockton yo-yoing up and down here in game number 5. This is the game that wins the series, I think. Here's the ball in low to Eaton. Shoots over Kareem, a little hook shot.
He's not really playmaking, bro. Great passer, but he's not really creating opportunities.
Got a dozen. Now with the ball in the front court, John Stockton. Stockton yo-yoing the ball up and down.
What?
Stockton's got 5
Martin
assists in the
McPherson.
ball game. They only got 12 points. How do you like that? He led the league with 13.8. Stockton down the middle. Stockton bounced the ball over to Hansen. He looks for his 6th assist.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Got it.
Come on, bro. Come on,
Gives him
bro.
his
Come on,
6th
come on.
assist as Hansen drills a 20-footer. 14 out of 17. That's about 33%. Isn't it? 19-14 is the score. And we got the Lakers leading it at the 6:13 mark. Takes it into
Come on, chat. Come on, bro.
who made a hook shot back to Stockton.
Okay.
Drive the base.
I was about to say, if
Got him, it goes. Byron Scott didn't mean to foul him, but it still goes in the record book. Great play by Stockton. That quickness can get the 3 points back.
Good balance, good concentration. He knows he's going to get fouled right
gets
here.
the
He
hoop
just
in the
hangs
arm,
on
3
to
the
it,
hard way.
Goes
You know,
up, concentrates, makes the basket.
Type
Good
shit.
shot. Free throw.
That was a good shot.
They
That was a good
shot
shot,
free
man.
throws poorly by Garrettson. The Laker lead is 6. Magic with it. Out to Kareem, top of the key. Kareem takes the ball badly. Knocked down another steal by Stockton, and a foul is on Scott. Rebound is off to Eaton. Here they come running again. It's 4 on 4.
Here we go.
Big men are at the other end. Stockton
Drive.
on Cooper. Comes in deep.
Draws a foul.
The ball into Stockton. They push it the other way in a hurry. Down the middle all the way. Put it
And
in.
one.
Talk about giving it right back. Oh, did that Stockton take advantage of the Lakers' slowness in transition.
He sees the passing lane, and
quarter, of course, of this series. 37-32 is the score now. The pass to front court to Malone. Dribble, stop, 18-foot jumper. Nice shot. That's Thompson.
But shit like that, it's like. Okay.
Down the middle of Scott. He sees Eaton and says, no, you don't. Gives it to Thompson, gets it back, go to the base, and his shot is blocked by Stockton. Handling. 8:54 to play in the first half. Stockton at the 3-point line. Screen by Eaton. Stockton around it. Cooper fought through that pick. Down the middle it goes to Bailey. Turnaround jumper is good. An 8-footer. The rebound is off to Malone. Carl brings it out in front to the playmaker, Stockton. Stockton holds it up. Takes it in low to Malone. He turns. He shoots. 5-foot jumper is good.
Like, come on, bro. Most of these assists are fucking entry passes. Entry passes, and then the dude actually does work in the post, bro. I can't, bro. He's already. I was expecting a lot more pick and roll, but it's literally just, yo, who's in the paint that can score in the post, and if they score within 1 or 2 dribbles, it's an assist for Stockton, bro. Oh my God.
Good. Nice. Gonna be some game Thursday night over there. Woo. Stockton brings the ball over to the baseline to Hansen. He pumps, brings it out to Stockton. He's on the 3-point line for 2. He was standing on the line. And it's a 48-48 score. Blows an absolute layup because he didn't go to the hole. He stood and pussyfooted it up there, and you can't do that.
Wait, what the fuck? What'd they say?
Blows an absolute layup because he didn't go to the hole. He stood and pussyfooted it up there, and you can't do that. Here's
what?
Hansen.
What does that mean?
16-foot jumper is good. There's a Stockton's going to take it away. 53 all. See if the Lakers can at least get a shot. The ball passed by Magic, knocked out of bounds by Stockton.
I mean, the guy is absolutely everywhere.
That's true, but the Lakers are absolutely not taking care of the basketball.
I know what I mean, bro.
Maybe a few fake passes instead of going the same routine every time down the floor. All right, the ball passed, knocked away and out of bounds by Stockton again. Scott threw this one. Big gamble, leaving him in with 3. Stockton out in front. They're tied. They can take the lead. Stockton holds it up. Takes it in low to Bailey. Turns loose the right hand hook shot.
I will say he's good at finding these passes. Like, I'll give him that, but...
Scores over Kareem.
Did the reporter call him a pussy?
Right, we're losing at home tonight. There's been 20 balls into Stockton. 56-55, the Jazz lead it. And Stockton's got the ball. Stockton made the free throw. And the ball bounced in low to Bailey. Turnaround jumper is good. A 5-footer. Missed it. The rebound to Kareem. At the other end alone is Magic. To Kareem instead of passing, dribble. Now he gets the ball to Magic and is stolen by Scott off the leg of Hansen out of bounds. I have never seen one player in a game touch the ball as many times as Stockton has while the other team's got it. For Stockton, free throwing. Great state of North Carolina. Worthy falls down. The ball comes to Malone. Into Eaton with 5 in the clock. Pass out in front to Stockton. 3 in the clock. Under to Bailey. Shot block. Goaltending on Kareem. 7. I may be giving you the wrong time. We'll have to get it for you.
Can't he dribble with his left? Like four?
These are radio times for the Lakers. Here's the dribble drive by Bailey. In deep. 15-foot jumper. Bailey for that.
Okay, yeah. I've seen what I've needed to see. All right, again, they're only highlights from one game, right? But I would not be surprised if that's just how they ran their offense. And maybe it did change during the late 90s. But John Stockton, he filled up the box score. But playmaking was just not there. And maybe it's a system issue. Who knows? But just from what I saw, It was a lot of just roaming around the perimeter. Let me feed good to great post scorers. And when they do a post move that's one dribble or below, it counts as an assist for me. There's a lot of off-ball movement going on. I just need to find the open man, and that's an assist for me. Type shit and things of that nature, bro.